When it comes to EDC, literally your everyday carry, the things you take with you from home to work or to a friend's house or around town, that's one thing. But when it comes to traveling, every ounce counts. And if you're an artist that likes to travel with art supplies, when you start packing up all those clothes and toiletries and passports and whatever else you travel with when you go overseas, it starts to get heavier and heavier. So whether you're luxury traveling or backpacking, art supplies are still a premium. And I want to make sure that if you're traveling and you want to bring art supplies with you, it won't be a big factor. It won't be a big deal because art is a fun thing to do anywhere, especially when you're traveling. And so I kind of curated this little kit, and I hope that you like what I did. I put together certain elements for watercolor artists out there like me that might want to, well, it kind of kills two birds with one stone. One, it condenses everything down basically into this. That is your entire everyday art carry for your art supplies, but also incorporates a way for you to make souvenirs, things that if you buy, you either have to pay a fortune for shipping to ship them back home, or again, pack them in your stuff and schlep them back to your home after your trip. So I'm gonna try to kill two birds with one stone. Really don't like that saying, but it fits for this analogy. And we're gonna talk about my Bon Voyage tiny watercolor art travel kit that'll have you packing your art supplies faster than you can say au revoir, Felicia. Let's get started. I didn't say Bon Voyage this time. So the base of our tiny Art EDC kit is this Reflections Premier Watercolor Postcards tin. There are 24 4-inch by 6-inch postcards in here. They're 140 pounds, 25% cotton, completely acid-free, and actually really nicely made. You'll notice that the corners are rounded. That gives it a little bit more of an upscale feel. On the back side, you'll see that they are ruled for putting your address so that you can mail these off. Again, these are postcards after all. But you will notice that there is no area to put the stamp, and that is a little reminder for you, which we'll get to later, that you actually don't want to put the stamp on the postcard itself. And I'll explain that to you, the reason why in a bit. This tin box is magnetic, and that is going to play a huge role into how this whole set comes together. So that's another thing to keep in mind. It's actually pretty well made, doesn't ding up so easily, and it will hold everything that I'm about to show you, which is pretty cool. So as I mentioned, the tin that the watercolor postcards come in is magnetic, and that will work perfectly with these empty magnetic watercolor pans. Now these are official half pan sized with magnets on the back. The bag comes with 48 of them, and there's a 1.5 millimeter magnet to the bottom of each pan, which keeps them really secure. They're really easy to store, as you see. They just fit in the bag, and you can clean them just as easily as well. They're super easy to fill and refill and clean, and I'll do a little demonstration of that for you as well later on in the video. So the next item on the list are Krystal Seal archival art and photo bags. Now I have specifically chosen the 4x6 size for, well, it's going to be obvious reasons. The postcards inside here are 4x6, so naturally I'd want that. Now these bags are archival and, well, as the name implies, crystal clear, and they're made out of a 2mm polypropylene plastic. The best part about them is they're Krystal Seal bags that are, well, they seal, but even more importantly, they easily reseal. So once you put it in that bag, you don't have to worry about rain or spills. It's going to be pretty well protected. And there's actually one bonus use for it, which I will show you when I'm putting the kit together. All right, next up are the Aquastroke Go water brush pens. Now these come in a pack of 3. There's a fine, medium, and broad brush tip. They're all brush tips. They're all soft acrylic nylon filament bristles with split-proof points. They hold a really nice amount of water. You can see the handle's got a pretty big reservoir. They don't leak from the outside of the brush. They really just, with a gentle squeeze, release a really nice amount of water into the brush itself that you can then use to activate your watercolors. Sometimes when I'm getting really lazy in the studio and have one of them already filled and don't want to go fill a bucket or 2 of water, I will even grab one of these. For the purposes of this set, my choice was the medium, the Baby Bear, the middle size of the 3 to bring with me. It would give me enough of a line, but also a broad enough wash. That was my one of the three, but you can obviously choose whatever one you want. Next up are our Acurit mechanical drafting pencils. These are really durable mechanical pencils, not the kind that you'd probably get in a drugstore or, the alike. They have a blue hexagon barrel, which, prevents it from rolling off tables and such. There's a metal threaded anti-skid grip, which is really nice. The lead will advance with just one click very easily, very consistently. It's a well-made pencil. As you can see right here, the 0.5 millimeter produces a really thin line. This is really great if you just want to use it for light sketches underneath your watercolor. But if you choose to want to do something with a little bit more impact, the 2 millimeter lead, that's going to leave a darker line. They both come with refill packs and erasers. And then the last item in this set is the Super Black Lettering and Calligraphy set. Now this is a set of 3 different markers, but they're all the same ink, super black ink, permanent, waterproof, acid-free. You're going to get a 3 millimeter brush tip, a 3 millimeter chisel, and a 2 millimeter chisel. Now, although this is a lettering and calligraphy set, I did choose it specifically for that kind of urban sketching feel. You can do watercolor over them, you can go over watercolors with them, and again, they are waterproof, they won't bleed, and they leave a very black, deep line for line work. And I'll show you some examples a little bit later of the kind of artwork you can create with them. But with the brush and the chisels, you can do so many different effects. It's really a bunch of tricks in just a couple of markers. And even with that said, I didn't even feel the need to include all 3. Now, for me, again, my preference, you can use whatever you'd like, I chose to include the 3 millimeter brush tip and the 2 millimeter chisel tip in the set that I'm putting together that I'll show you. All right, so now here it is. Here, it's time for the magic. We have put together this Bon Voyage tiny watercolor travel set. So let's open this bad boy up. First thing you'll notice is those colors, those watercolors just popped right up out, stuck to that lid really nicely, okay? We've got our eraser, we have our medium Aquastroke Go brush, we have our refill lead, our 2 super black pens, and our mechanical pencil. Now underneath that, you'll find that I've already taken one of the 4x6 postcards and put it into a Krystal Seal bag already. Now this is actually going to serve 2 purposes. The first purpose is it's going to protect all those postcards underneath it from anything that might accidentally still be a little wet. You wet the watercolors and maybe it doesn't dry before you close the lid. This will protect it. But also I like to use this as my palette. The Krystal Seal gives it that kind of slick surface while I'm actually seeing my colors on the exact same paper that they are going to be laid on. It's a little thing I came up with. I mean, it's not for everybody. Some people might choose to mix right on the tin itself, which is fine. And then underneath that, I've taken about 12 of the 24 postcards, which should give me enough for anybody I might want to make a little painting for and have a couple of extra just in case I mess up. It happens. Now, with that set that we built, I do want to point out one thing, which is in case you've never made your own watercolor pans from watercolor before, it's really important that you're starting with a clean and dry half pan, empty half pan. And what you want to do is fill it about halfway with whatever watercolor you choose. I'm going to use this paper clip here and just sort of make sure that I'm spreading it out evenly, trying to get rid of any air bubbles, spread it to the pockets. We want to do this well ahead of time before we travel, make sure that they dry and cure. We select our palette. I have a collection of 12 colors here, but you can do more or less. I think that you could easily add another 2 to 4 colors and still make it work. Now, if you want to have it more than just halfway filled, let that dry and then put another layer on top doing the same thing. Now, let's just take a look at some artwork here, right? So these are some little urban sketches that you could have, easily done on your voyages throughout Paris, wherever your adventures take you. And yeah, these are using the materials in that set. So what we want to do is protect the art before we put it in the mail in one of our Krystal Seal bags. Now, these bags are great, but here is the most important thing, okay? I want to make sure that this is clear to everybody. When you have them on the back, you will have written the name and address on the postcard itself, but then seal the bag and put the stamp on the outside of the bag, okay? The post office wants to be able to make sure that they can add their little stamp on top of it. So just make sure that that stamp is on the exterior of the bag and the address on the postcard itself. So for your everyday carry, all you need is that tin, but you'll want to bring these Krystal Seal bags with you along with postage so that when you get back to your room or wherever you're staying, you can then put the finished artwork into them and mail them out to your friends and family. So that's my everyday art carry for art supplies, but what's in yours? What did I miss? What are some things that you'd like to see? Put them in the comments below and share with everybody. This is a community after all, and we'll help each other out. Adios, Felicia.